Everyone, it's Miss Ruda. So I'm going to show you how to cite sources. Just in case you forget, this will be a good resource for you to use. So my topic is pet cloning, and I'm going to type in, should you clone your pet? You can see I've researched this many times. So it already shows up. I know Scholastic is a good source. It's something that we use here in school. So I think that would be a good source. So I'm going to go with that one. And it's from Science World, which is a Scholastic magazine, so that's probably pretty trustworthy. And I'm going to look for those numbers and stats, quoted words from experts, statistics. So Karina Carreras from Florida learned in 2016 that her 14-year-old dog baby was ill and would soon pass away. She says she couldn't imagine a life without her white Cocker Spaniel. In a moment of desperation that so many pet owners can relate to, so she typed, "I wish my dog could live forever," into a web search. The results led Carteris to sites about cloning dogs. A clone is an identical copy of an organism created using the original organism's DNA, a molecule that carries hereditary information as a blueprint. Scottish scientists first cloned the first mammal in 1996. It was a sheep named Dolly. The cloning of other mammals, such as mice, pigs, and cats, soon followed. The first dog was cloned in South Korea in 2005. Scientists there soon began cloning pet dogs. So the first pet dog was cloned in 2005. That's interesting for me to know. So I'm going to copy that, and then I'm going to go to my research document here. And I'm going to paste that in here. And I know that this would be a fact. Okay. And I'm going to highlight that in yellow. Okay. Then I need to cite my source. So I'm going to go to Tools, Citations, and I'm going to add a citation source. And this was a website, and I accessed it by a website, and I need to look for my author. Remember, if it doesn't really give you an author, then it's probably not the most reliable source. So this is Andrew Klein, K-L-E-I-N. So K-L-E-I-N, Andrew over here. And then the title of it is Should You Clone Your Dog? So I can copy that, and then I can paste that right here. And then the website title is Science World Scholastic. So I'm going to put that here. Oops. That's the whole URL. So the whole URL I actually put here. This one I just do up to the .com. So I'm going to just delete all of that and make sure I just have to the .com. Okay, so that's the .com. This is the whole thing after the .com. When was this published? Does it tell me? Okay, 2018. So I'm going to type that date in here, and you have to put something in there. That's what that star means. The month was September 3rd. So the month was September. And then the day was actually the 3rd because the year was 2018. So it's also fairly recent. I accessed it to this day. It's the 1st of February. And it's 2021. And oops, there we go. So now I can add that citation, and here it is. So I can go ahead and copy that, and then I'm going to put it over here. And if I plan on using more information from this source, then I would just copy it each time. But remember, I do need at least three different sources. Okay, so now I want to think about, well, what happens if I'm researching an article that I'm using doesn't have an author. So I already found one, of course, for you. That would you clone your dog? So let's say that there's something here that I wanted to quote. I do have an author here. So Sailor is her Cicely Sailor. See, now this probably isn't the best website because now it's giving me this thing that it wants me to do. So, but I want to show you an example of one where it doesn't have an author. So we have Cicely Sailor is our author. So I'm going to add another citation and I'm going to say that it's a website and I accessed it by a website and our author's first name is Cicely and her last name was Sailor. Make sure I spell it Cecily, Cecily. Yep. Now, there is no that I could find. There is no published year. I can't find anything, even if I scroll to the very bottom. So for this one, then I would just say, well, I know my title is Would You Clone Your Dog? People totally do. So I'll copy that, Control C. I'm going to put it here. The website title is rover.com. So Control C. And then I'm going to put that here. And then the whole website is this part. So I'm going to put that here. Now, when was it published? I don't know. So I'm going to type in unknown. What month? I don't know. So when I don't know these things, like if I don't know the year, what if this was published 10 years ago? Probably not. But let's just say probably not the best resource. But I did want to show you an example of when you might not know who the author is, but also keep in mind it might not be the best resource then. I did access it on the 1st of February of 2021. So I'm going to add this in. And here it is right here. And I'm going to paste that here. And then any information I have for that, I'm going to use there. So that is how you cite sources through Google. All right, bye.